at Curta Consulting. In his work, he focuses some on medical communications, but also emphasizing the value of innovative therapies. He's a popular preceptor for our students who are looking for non-traditional rotation experiences. Dr. Nguyen, the microphone is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Davis, for that warming introduction. And first off, congratulations, future class of 2025. You guys are here. You guys have made it. I'm looking for my speech notes, and I guess I'm going to have to wing it. But first off, really, congratulations to you guys. This is the first step in the next chapter of your story. To those who may be watching this video, thank you to the parents, grandparents, siblings, significant others, children, family who could be with us today and those who couldn't as well for your support. It's as much of a celebration as your guys' accomplishments as it is their dedication and their support and love for you. I was asked to speak today to my experiences here at Wayne State, the PharmD program, and to share some words of encouragement with you guys. And I thought to myself, sitting where you guys were sitting almost a decade ago, what I would want to hear. And my parting messages to you guys, the first one is just words of reaffirmation. You guys belong here. You guys are meant to be here, and you've made it thus far with your dedication and your commitment. So congratulations for that. Just a round of applause for you guys for all that you guys have done. I, like some of you guys, come from a family of immigrants. My family came over in 1990 from Vietnam. And growing up, I had to learn 2 languages, be involved with 2 cultures. My first introduction to healthcare was being 6-year-old, walking to my grandmother's doctor's office and helping her translate. At the age of 6, I had to learn how to tell my grandmother that she was diabetic, what kind of medication she was taking, how to control her blood pressure. Quite a daunting task for a 6-year-old, but it was something I tried to do and learn and struggled to do. And that kind of stuck with me as my healthcare journey kind of started of interest of science, medicine, pharmaceuticals. And something that also stuck with me was a sense of doubt. You guys may have heard of imposter syndrome. It sticks with you through different stages of your life. No matter all the successes you've done, you graduated either from undergrad, from high school, got to where you are today, about to accept your light coat here at Wayne State. No matter what, there's always going to be that lingering time of doubt. And I guarantee you, and I speak for I think all of us here, that even the preceptors, there's times where you do question yourself. Should I be here? Is this what I'm doing? Why am I here? It may be the first test you get back from pathophysiology and you fail. It could be the first time you have to give a patient bad news. It could be the first time you're in rounds and a doctor asks you what medication these patients should be getting and you blank out. That's when you need to tell yourself and just remind yourself of those words today that I am meant to be here and I belong here. You guys have put in so much work and effort. There's been times in my pharmacy careers where I have been lost, with the help of fellow students and faculty, been guided down proper paths, and to excel to where I am today because of them. So my second piece of advice to you guys is take advantage of every single opportunity that is afforded to you here at Wayne State and even outside of the curriculum. I think, again, I can speak on behalf of all of us that after this last year and a half and 2 years, we really do appreciate some of the smaller and finer things in life. Take advantage of that now that, last year the preceding pharmacy class didn't get to have class in person. You guys are meeting each other for the first time possibly yesterday and today. Take advantage of that, make those connections, those lifelong friendships, even fun rivalries where you guys will maybe be competing for the same position in a pharmacy later down in your career. But get to know each other and get involved in your school. As Dr. Davis said, I had an opportunity to get involved in a lot of organizations here at Wayne State. That included the Michigan Pharmacists Association, where I served as a student council member, made some really good lifelong friends in Kappa Psi Pharmaceutical Fraternity that I still keep in touch with to this day. And then some of those other connections outside of school that I was afforded either through our student programs or just our rotations. I was able to blaze a path for myself that was a little bit more non-traditional, but all that was thanks to the connections that I made here through the Wayne State Pharmacy program. Our dean at the time offered us an opportunity to do an Eli Lilly rotation That was a pharmaceutical rotation, which is pretty rare for us here in the Midwest. I know over in New Jersey and California, there's a lot more pharmaceutical industry. And here we're a lot more limited. But I was offered the opportunity to do so, and that really just opened my eyes up to a career pharmacy beyond patients on a population level. So just a little bit more about myself. I graduated from Wayne State in 2016. I completed a 2-year fellowship, specifically in health economics and outcomes research at a consulting company. Today I work as a director of a consulting company as a small startup. And again, all that was an opportunity afforded to me by the connections that I made through the school, talking to professors and reaching out to every opportunity I had. In my 4th year of pharmacy school, instead of diving my head into some clinical rotations, because as much as Dr. Davis said I was a great student, I was definitely not top of the class. I had struggled through pharmacy school. I speak with sincerity when I say I've gotten failed tests back and know what it feels like to doubt yourself. But through those struggles, I was supported through my classmates, my faculty, my family members. And with that, I forged on and just found a different path for myself. You know, clinical probably was not my strongest point, but I knew that pharmacy was still right for me. I chose to go on and explore different areas. And my first opportunity really was through rotations, getting an opportunity to see the pharmaceutical side of things, the insurance side of things. The world of pharmacy has just so much to offer you guys. As you guys are probably seeing in current news, you know, the world is consistently changing, whether it's work from home, new mandates, and whatnot. The profession of pharmacy is definitely changing as well, and you guys need to be able to adapt to that. So the third thing I implore you guys to do is through these next 4 years is just find yourself and become the best version of you that you can be. For me, that was fighting through my struggles of certain academia and, you know, certain personal and family issues, but also coming out on top of that, a stronger person, striving to just be the best person I could be, whether it was the best pharmacist, a student pharmacist at the time, the best candidate for a role that I could push myself into, and just the best friend I could be in supporting my friends in their endeavors. For you guys, these next 4 years, as me and some of my friends will describe it, might be the most fun you never want to have again. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but make sure you guys put in the time as well for yourself and your families and friends. There's going to be a lot of sacrifices that are going to need to be made, whether it's, you know, your opportunity cost of time that you want to enjoy versus studying. It might be how much you get to study versus how much you have time to put in to be able to afford what you're doing, you know, work. Despite all that, I know that you guys are well equipped and prepared to take on all of these challenges. And honestly, I wish you guys the best in these next 4 years. And again, for the 3 messages that I leave you with, again, you guys are meant to be here. Take advantage of every opportunity and be the best version of yourself that you guys can be. And best of luck, class of 2025.